One of the most common things I hear is, damn, my neck just hurts all the time. No matter what I do, no matter how much I rub it, no matter how much stretching I do, it just stays there. It gets tight. I can't do anything to get it to go away, and it just hurts, especially at the end of the day. This is even more and more common in modern society now that we're all using phones, we're all looking down, reading books, working on computers. A lot of us are constantly actually looking down as opposed to straight ahead, taking on the world, looking up, and seeing what's going on actually in front of us, not what's going on below us. What happens? There's a thing called upper cross. So it's become kind of a fad type thing, but it's actually a legitimate thing. Some people have it to where it's probably classified more so than others, but everyone does suffer in some regard to what it can cause. So what it's actually distinguishing is actually just forward head posture. So what happens? I should have a nice neutral spine here. My ears should be over my shoulders. But whenever I look down, like I'm working on a computer, I'm reading a book, I'm using my phone, my head goes forward. And now the weight of gravity comes down right at the base of my neck right here. So I have a whole lot of pressure that cranks down on my spine exponentially compared to whenever I'm nice and straight and tall here. Now, whenever I'm leaning down, what happens is the muscles right here. So my chest muscles are very big and strong. I wish. Just kidding. I'm working on it. No. So what they do, they get really tight because they're actually less strong than the muscles that oppose them in my back. So these muscles, as I kind of hunch forward, they get tighter, 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 and they exacerbate, they pull me forward. What that does is it stretches apart my shoulder blades on the back. So now I'm hunched over even more. And then we have main muscles here that are called our deep cervical neck flexors. They're little tiny muscles that actually hold our neck up nice and tall and straight and help to maintain the proper positioning of our cervical spine. What happens is as I start to come forward, these muscles essentially lose tension, so they're not working at all. So then I just get even more and more and more. So oftentimes, you'll see people that they're literally just hunched over, especially as people get older. What that does is it causes excruciating pain in the back because you're just constantly stretching all of these muscles out. You'll notice these muscles are going to be so achy and super tight up here as well because they're literally just holding on as tight as they can. And then you're also going to have a lot of neck pain because you're just putting a whole lot of force of gravity on these areas back here and stretching out these muscles. So one of the main things that we want to do for this, there are particular exercises and stretching that really help out, but it's one of those constant things that you have to focus on daily. We want to make sure we're standing up nice and tall. Whenever you're reading, working on a computer, using your phone, you actually want to bring it up to eye level as opposed to going down to whatever you're working on. So I want to stand up nice and tall, chest up, shoulders back. I want to make sure my head's up nice and straight, and I'm essentially just taking on the world. This also helps to stimulate your brain function as well. So you're doing multiple different things. It's not just for, hey, I want to just kind of be up nice and tall here. So you're helping to decrease pain, you're helping to improve function, and then you're also helping for brain function as well. So what you can do, very important, we want to strengthen the muscles on our back. So, you can do rows at the gym where you squeeze your shoulder blades together. A super nice basic example is literally just squeeze your shoulder blades together, kind of like you're thinking about squeezing a pencil right between your shoulder blades. Hold for a couple seconds, relax, squeeze together, hold for a couple seconds, relax. Do that about 10 times. That's one set. Do 2 or 3 of those a day, and that will do pretty well for you. Another thing that's very important is also stretching our muscles in the front part of our chest. There are multiple different ways to do this. You can look up door stretches. You can already go to a wall, put your arm on the wall, and just kind of lean forward a little bit to where you're getting a little nice mild stretch here. Be careful not to do anything that causes any pain to your arms or any numbness or tingling, but just get some nice stretching here. As well as you can do some chin tuck exercises where you're literally just tucking your chin backwards. I'm not going down. I'm literally going straight back in one plane like I'm making a double chin. What that does is it actually activates these neck flexors here that I was talking about, that as I start to go forward, they lose their tension and don't work anymore. So that will really help out there. You're also going to notice a good stretch right in here whenever you're doing that. It's going to feel really good for you. It's not going to take much of those at all for you to really notice some good work in here because we very rarely get these work oftentimes. So you're working on the muscles back here. You're working on the muscles here, stretching here, stretching here. So it's essentially you're doing a cross. So this will serve you pretty well. Add that in daily. It's going to build up over time and really help serve you out a lot. Now, if you have any questions and need any more clarification, feel free to reach out. You can find a lot more information on my website, thehealthyplace.org, as well as email info@thehealthyplace.org. You can schedule an appointment if you need anything worked on. You can also schedule a consultation and we can go over any questions, information, and get something set up for you. If you're in the Dallas or Flower Mound, Texas area, we can for sure get together and work on things and get you feeling well and kind of help to really put a plan together so that you can work on that neck pain, any muscle aches and tightness, and really work on those things that have been hanging around for a long time and you just haven't been able to get it taken care of. Hope you're doing well. Try this out and then see how well it serves you, and hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.